Deep underground, the Jelly Belly factory, BB is in her secret laboratory creating the weird and wild flavors of Bean Boozled.
I've done it again!
Is it pomegranate or old bandage? Dare to compare. Bean Boozled, 6th edition. Are you brave enough?
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
On this episode of The Commercial Break.
We should be doing this.
Yeah.
We should have a commercial break foot page.
We absolutely should.
Where we sell our feet for sexual purposes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we can.
I'm down with that.
Hell yeah. Well, I'll smush things. I'll put whipped cream on them. Yeah. I'll kick people in the nuts. I don't care. I'm all about this. Footfinder.com.
I'll kick you in the nuts.
Yeah, okay.
X3000 will get you 150% hard. Your head will explode. You'll be touching the lungs of your loved one.
Yeah, that stuff cannot be safe.
Of course it's not. That's why we saw it at a gas station.
Look out, this is a Casanova crew. How do you know? Look at the flames on the back of the leather jacket. Look at the peacocking. All 5 of them in sync. Wow, their attraction just went up 400%.
The next episode of The Commercial Break starts now.
Welcome back to another episode of The Commercial Break. I'm Brian Green. This is the director of Pornographic Origami Services, Kristen Joy Hoadley. Best to you, Krissy.
Best to you, Brian.
And best to you out there in the podcast universe. How the hell are you? Thanks for joining us on yet another episode of this, The Commercial Break. It's not for everyone, but fact, news, or fiction is guaranteed in 1 minute or less, or your money back. Go to the brand new TCBpodcast.com to collect your money back, is what I'm trying to say.
And your winnings.
And your winnings. Your earnings. Your winnings. This is your pilot speaking. Show will be over in about 40 minutes. We'll talk to you at 36,000. I got some text messages and people were like, so true. Why do they want to check in at 36,000? I don't know.
They've reached a goal.
You're most likely to die at 36,000. Yeah. So they thought they'd say one last goodbye. This is your pilot speaking. We're at 36,000. Left wing, not doing so good. I watch those airplane disaster films.
Jeez.
YouTube videos. I'm fascinated by the flying. I'm fascinated by the art of flying, right? Which really takes... I guess it's like anything that you learn to do, like riding a bike or driving a car, that eventually you just learn how to do it and it's just second nature to you. The plane is an extension of what you know to do in your brain, but it's so complicated when you get into one of those big jets that I'm kind of fascinated by what happens when it goes wrong and the pilots have to do something in order to kind of bring it back online, right? And but what it's doing is really scaring me into not flying.
Right, I feel like
now I don't want to fly.
Don't worry about how they make the sausage.
Maybe it was best that I never even got started there. Let me tell you, talking about sausage, I have decided.
What are you going to say next?
I have decided that I need a second stream of income since the commercial break is, we have a lot of listeners, but those listeners aren't paying us, and the paychecks are few and far between. We've made a couple bucks on this show, but it's all going right back into a hole. I make horrible advertising decisions on this silly podcast. So I think I found what I'm going to do.
It's paying off that billboard in L.A.
The billboard was in Kansas.
I thought you had one on the Sunset
Strip. I put one on the Sunset Strip. And then we had 3 listeners. But I could only get it at 3 o'clock in the morning, 15 seconds.
During COVID.
Right as COVID. I thought.
As no one was on the streets.
Well, whatever. I should have thought that went through.
I applaud your effort.
And the thing was, we didn't have a creative, Astrid was doing her best. But instead of waiting for Astrid to make an actual billboard-sized, PSD, I just took what we had and I put it up there. So it's like me and you crooked, pixelated. And I think what was the tagline?
Do you have pictures of this?
No, they don't send you pictures. They just send you data. But I wish somebody would have sent me a picture. If anybody has seen this has got to be back in April of 2020, May of 2020. If anybody saw a billboard for the commercial break, I implore you to write in your experience. What did you think when you saw that billboard for the commercial break? What a stupid fucking idea. I mean, maybe it was a good idea if you get it in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, you got some kind of good deal. It's like when they put a QR code on a billboard too. I noticed that. I'm like, how you can't, like, real quick you're gonna
Yeah, you just snap it while you're killing everybody, while you're mowing down pedestrians.
Remember, QR codes were all the rage for a while.
Oh, they were. Well, I still see them everywhere,
Yeah.
but it's just
they
it's
help with
just
a menu.
link.
They help with a menu now.
Yeah, I know. It's a fucking menu at the fucking restaurant, so you don't. So they're too lazy and too cheap to. But you know, shit's so expensive now that every piece of paper that you print is like $7. We went out to dinner last night at one of our favorite restaurants. That would normally be for two of us, like, let's call it a $60 or $70 bill with tip, maybe 80 or 90.
Right.
And it was four of us. And it was like $300.
Oh, wow.
It was crazy. And we're not talking about some nice steakhouse. It's a nice restaurant, but it's not like the top of the top. It's just a really nice restaurant.
It's not Chili's.
It's not Chili's. Even Chili's is $150. And that includes the roaches. The roaches and, whatever they call it, salmonella. You could have them both. So my second stream of income, I've decided, is feetfinder.com.
Oh, okay.
So there's this website out there. I saw a video on TikTok, and the guy, it was like, how much money do you have in the bank? Have you ever seen these? The guys on TikTok who do this? They're like, how did you make your money? So a guy will, they'll be in the streets of LA, like on Sunset Strip, and Sunset Boulevard or Hollywood Boulevard or whatever, and Rodeo Drive, and somebody will come in a Ferrari and at the stop at the light, and the guy will run up at the microphone and he's like, excuse me, sir, do you mind? How did you make your money?
And they're like, I did, and I inherited it.
Yeah.
My dad's a director.
I stole it. So they put the microphone. Most people, I mean, it seems from the videos, most people will answer. There's other guys who are walking around, I don't know, Jersey Shore or something like that. And they walk up to someone and they say, how much money do you have in your bank? And then how did you make your money? So one girl was like, I have $60,000 in the bank. I made it last year on feetfinder.com. And I was like, feetfinder.com? What the fuck is that? So I go to feetfinder.com and it's exactly what it sounds like. You can go.
Like foot fetish
shit.
Okay.
You can go and post pictures of your feet, and then people can buy those pictures. So they can get access to the pictures or videos or whatever. And I am all about this.
Me too.
I think I have pretty feet.
I do too.
I don't even like feet, and I have pretty feet. We should be doing this.
Yeah.
We should have a commercial break foot page.
We absolutely should.
Where we sell our feet for sexual purposes. Yeah. And we can.
I'm down with that.
Hell yeah. Well, I'll
why
smush
not?
things. I'll put whipped cream on them. I'll kick people in the nuts. I don't care. I'm all about this. Footfinder.com.
I'll kick you in the nuts.
Yeah, okay. So I was looking through the Foot Finder stuff, and there's a lot of disturbing photographs, as you can imagine. Well, one of them was like a dildo, right? A huge dildo.
Okay.
It was all oiled up with something. And some girl was like rubbing the dildo with her 2 feet, giving a foot job, essentially.
Okay.
Under no circumstance. If I ever thought that there's anything sexual about someone's feet, I don't want anybody to give me a foot job. That's
no, it's a thing though.
I think my feet are nice looking.
I do too.
But I am not interested in foot play.
No.
In the least. Have you ever been with someone who's interested in foot play?
I mean, I've known a few people that really liked my feet.
Oh, yeah?
That really liked my feet.
Did you get them?
Kiss them?
They wanted to kiss them?
They kissed them. They kissed the toes.
They kissed them? Did they suck the toes?
There might have been a toe suck.
Oh! Oh!
But I haven't experienced anybody that's like super, super duper into it. Like people go really. They wanted me to do things with my feet, but I'm into it. If all I have to do is do stuff with my feet.
Well, I mean, yes, if all I have to do is take pictures with my feet and do stuff with my feet, I'm cool. And you're going to pay me $5 a pop?
Right.
Cool. There's tens of thousands of people on there. But so I actually applied to be on feetfinder.com. So I'm going to let you know how this goes.
Please.
I mean, part of this is just a gag for the show. But, I hope that I make some money off of it, too.
I do, too.
Because Lord knows we need the money.
We do.
If you'd like to donate to the TCB charity. Children lost in the wild. Elephants killed for their tusks. 2 dumb podcasters believing their own bullshit. If you'd like to help these 2 podcasters.
Oh my God, I'm picturing like an infomercial where like it shows us with like sad faces at our microphones.
Yeah, or just like laughing in slow motion. They thought they were funny. How could they be wrong? How could things have gone so terribly wrong for these 2 children? Yet every day, 2 podcasters continue to send out unfunny material. Help these 2 realize they're not funny. Donate to the charity, give them some money, and get them off the RSS feed.
We'll take up a collection to get us off the air.
I think so. I think we could probably do like the anti-Patreon.
Yeah,
like
that's
pay us
true.
$5 and
We'll do one less show.
We'll call Apple and tell them to take them off your app. Yeah, for $5, we'll put another funny show on the RSS feed.
We'll allow room for another one.
We'll start putting Smartless out there. We'll double Smartless's feed. We will give all of our fans over to Smartless if you just donate $5 to us. We promise we'll shut up. Well, we're just in it for the money, in case you haven't noticed that yet. Look at us. Look how many things we've promised and not try. But one thing we did
One thing we did do
was BTY Fridays.
Best to Yo Fridays.
Best to
And
Yo
I
Friday.
love it. I'm
thought it
getting
was
all
good.
kinds of tons of good feedback too, and love it.
Yeah, we had a couple people that wrote in and said that they enjoyed it, and it's early days. You know, when we're recording this show, we're just putting out that show, and so everybody loved it. So BTY Fridays, Krissy and I are digging deep into the catalog. We're finding funny moments, relevant moments. You know,
We're going deep in the catalog.
Deep in the catalog. Watershed moments here on the commercial break. Important moments in history. Where were you when Bryan sold farts in a jar?
Like I just got my history, the history.com. I get a newsletter.
Okay.
And so today I saw it and it said NASA was created today.
Oh, really?
Jen and Brad Pitt got married on this day.
Okay,
and
good.
And they would have us on there
The
too.
commercial break does Frankie
Started-
B's
Yes, Frankie.
ways to barbed wire your face. So if you're new to the show or if you're old to the show, we have a couple fans. I mean, like Will the Champ, he explained that he jumped in somewhere in the hundreds, and he said it's a great idea because, you know, when you're putting out 3 new episodes a week, it's hard to even play catch up with the 3 that you
With
put out there.
those, yeah.
And then you're trying to dig into the catalog. So just for the summer, and then maybe on vacation sometimes, just for the summer, what we're going to do is BTY Fridays, the best of. I shorten it down to just the funniest part of the episode, so they're a little bit shorter. More, it's like a Reader's Digest version of the commercial break, which I'm sure some people would just love if we would stop right after Bryan says, "How the hell are you? Welcome back to another episode of this non-commercial break." And I'm sorry. Anyway, $5, donate it, and we'll take ourselves right off the air. Krissy, I was digging on the internet. I was trolling on the internet,
as you do,
as I like to do. I just am so fascinated by the topic of pickup artist.
Yes.
It's just so fascinating to me. There are...
It's so douchey to me. But
yeah,
yes.
it really is. I saw this photograph. Oh my God, it's the funniest meme. I'm going to put it on our Instagram. We're going to finally make a post on that Instagram. And I'm going to put it on our Instagram. It was 3 guys. Just imagine like 3 dudes from Tampa. Tatted up, sleeveless vests, mohawks, colored mohawks, sunglasses, big muscles, fake tan, right? Those kind of dudes, right? Okay. And they're all sitting around a table. And it said the annual board meeting of gas station boner pill executives.
Oh my God, I forget about all these little packets of stuff that you can get at the gas station.
X3000!
Jeez.
You'll be hard as a rock for years! Made with pure ball semen! X3000 will get you 150% hard. Your head will explode. You'll be touching the lungs of your loved one. Rah, 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 rah.
Yeah, that stuff cannot be safe.
Of course it's not. That's why we saw it at a gas station. Your Duke has 16-inch penis. Just take these weird pills that are behind the counter. Ask your local gas station that does not have a particular brand like QT, Chevron, or BP. Ask that guy for Boner Pill 3000. Then tell your lover to strap in. It's going to be a long night. And stroke, and stroke, and stroke. Go to bonerpill3000, x3000.com/bonerpillmusic. We'll have the best of bands like Creed.
Can you take me higher?
We have a boner metronome. That's right, you can stroke with the metronome. Stroke, 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 stroke. Faster, slow, harder, long. Don't worry, Boner Pill 3000 makes everything go away. It makes everything better. Take 2 boner pills and 4 Red Bull, 1 Monster, and a Jolt Cola, and get ready for the best night of your life.
Oh my God.
When you jizz, your woman's gonna fly off you like a rocket off a launch pad. Elon Musk wishes he had this kind of firepower. Look out, Jeff Bezos, here comes a rocket. It's called my jizzy penis.
Welcome to the commercial break if you're new.
Right.
So I forgot the fuck we're talking about. Pickup artists.
Yes, pickup artists. And there was a round table.
Yeah, there's a round table. I started with a meme and then there you go. There's how my brain works. But I've noticed that there's like a range of pickup artists. Mm-hmm. There's like the ones that are, I think in some way, shape, or form, trying to help you figure out how to navigate like your love life. Yeah. And then there are just the Boner Pill 3000 guys. Right.
Those
who are
ones.
totally have no clue how to pick up a woman.
No, I mean they're scammy,
like mystery.
scummy.
Oh, they're scummy, but there's so many people that pay them for this, right? So on the soft end of it, I can understand that maybe you're thinking you're trying to help someone, right? And you might have some good advice. If that advice is like, pay attention to your lover and what she wants. Yeah.
Yes.
Or hold the door open. Look in their eyes. Tell them the truth.
Right.
Don't take their sister, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And then like the total opposite end of that, which is like, fuck their sister,
say
send
crazy
flowers,
things and
send dildos to their mom, say crazy things, stand up against the wall, have 5 or 6 other girls,
shun
fighting
them.
for you. Yeah, all this crazy shit. We've heard it all on this show because we've done pickup artists probably like 7 times on this show. But there is one guy, Mystery is really my favorite douchey pickup artist of all time. He's like the ultimate asshat.
The one that's trying to be like Tommy Lee.
Yeah, the one that's trying to be like Tommy Lee. Mm-hmm. But I found someone that I think might match the douchiness of Mystery.
Really?
And his name is Vince. And
of course it is.
Yeah. His name is Vince. I have no idea where he's from. He's got an accent. I have no idea where that accent is from. But he is one of the Boner Pill executives. He is tatted up. He's not muscular, though. He's very old and wrinkly, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think he's probably in his... If current pictures have any indication, he's probably in his mid-60s. So he's the kind of guy that takes...
He's got experience.
Boner X3000.
He's been around the block.
But I'd like to review one of his videos now, Krissy.
Okay.
So that we can have more fun with our listeners here.
Let's do it.
The whole point is to make them laugh. We missed that chance long ago.
If you're still here.
After Boner X3000. Hey you, thanks for tuning in to yet another episode of this, The Commercial Break. Krissy and I have some exciting news for you, the listening audience. We're turning Fridays into BTY Fridays. We're digging deep in our catalog, finding the best or most relevant episodes so you have a chance to catch up without spending more time on this ridiculous podcast. We'll take the funniest, most outrageous, or most relevant to the content we're talking about now, and we'll put it on Fridays and make it easy for you to catch up on TCB. If you have an episode you'd like to hear or a suggestion about what we should play, 661-237-8296. That's 661, the word best, the number 2, Y-O-YO. You can also reach us at tcbpodcast.com. Click on the Contact Us button and send us an email. Feel free to slide into our DMs at The Commercial Break on Instagram and the brand new YouTube channel, youtube.com/The Commercial Break, where we put out full episodes a couple days after they air and fresh clips almost every single day of the week. 661 Best to Yo at The Commercial Break on Instagram, tcbpodcast.com for all the audio and video, and youtube.com/The Commercial Break. We'd appreciate it if you'd leave us a review or a rating on your favorite podcast player. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any episodes, and please use the specialized URLs and codes that we give when we're talking about our sponsors. Let's take a few minutes to hear from those sponsors, and then we'll be back to this episode of The Commercial Break.
What's the easiest choice you can make? Window instead of middle seat? Picking a vendor who sends a great gift basket? outsourcing business tasks you hate? What about selling with Shopify? Whether you're selling a little or a lot, Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage to the first real-life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit 1 million orders stage. Shopify's there to help you grow. Whether you're selling scented soap or offering outdoor outfits, Shopify helps you sell. Wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/try. Go to shopify.com/try now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/try.
Deep underground the Jelly Belly factory, BB is in her secret laboratory creating the weird and wild flavors of Bean Boozled.
I've done it again!
Is it pomegranate or old bandage? Dare to compare. Bean Boozled 6th edition. Are you brave enough?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we're watching a video, The Art of Seduction and Pickup, course number 1 with Coach Vince Klein, with Pickup Coach.
Kelvin.
Oh, it's Kelvin. Did I say Klein?
Yes.
It's Kelvin Klein.
No, it's Vince Kelvin, and he's got his back. He's got two girls on either side of him. They both have on
nothing,
thongs and garter belts, and he's in the middle with like a leather jacket, jeans, sunglasses, and he's turning around.
But you know what really makes this? You know what really turns the girls on is when you buy a leather jacket that has flames on the back of it. Nothing says I got a huge dick ready to satisfy you like flames on the back of anything.
Right.
I'm a happy married man, so rest assured. I mean, to me, a hug means nothing. A kiss like that means nothing. And if it wasn't for the fact that I'm from Europe and often people will just go like, I'm putting you on the spot.
Okay, so you can't see this, but what he's doing is he's on stage. Obviously, he's with some strange woman that's come up from the stage, and he's hugging her and kissing her and accosting her. Basically, it's like she has nowhere to go. She's cornered like a rabbit.
Away.
Yeah, ugh. Creepy. Look at him. What is he? All 4'3"?
I know.
I mean, not to. Who cares how? I shouldn't care how tall people are.
No.
It's really rude of me.
You're allowed to spank me. But remember my back surgery story.
Yeah,
What is that? Goo? Oh, by the way, something smells real good here. What is it? Is it your hair?
No, that's the bullshit coming out of your mouth. Oh, my God.
This is awful.
He's like a dog.
Why is she at the course?
Well, because you paid her to be at the course.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean...
Hey, girl, it's me. Listen, I know we were supposed to go out to that really nice steakhouse and see that new movie you wanted, but I got a better idea. Vince Kelvin Klein is in town. And if you've never been to a Vince Kelvin Klein show, then you haven't lived. So I'm going to bring you. You'll be the only girl there, but don't worry, girl. I got you. I'll protect you. Do you mind being up on stage? You want to wear something really sexy and cute? Vince is going to touch your boobs, but don't worry, it's all part of the show. It's like a magician. It's like Siegfried and Roy when you had to ride the tiger. You just had to ride this guy for a little while. It's okay. Don't worry about it, girl. I got you covered. Be up in 5 minutes. Is your husband home? You want to go around the back door? I gave my wife some sleeping medication. She won't be up for another couple hours. Don't worry, girl. Talk to you later.
No, it's not your hair. It's right here. Something like right there. Let me see. Normally, when I do that routine, then I go like, but rest assured, I won't bite you because I'm a vegetarian vampire. The most I will do is this.
That is a fake
but I'm
accent.
not gonna do it tonight.
It's something.
A full-blown fake accent.
It's something. I don't know what it is. But he has like 75 extra teeth. Look at him. He's got, you know that sometimes people have extra teeth? He's got a lot of extra teeth.
Yeah, he does.
First of all. Second of all, I'm not going to bite you as I'm a full-blown vegetarian. Which he should have said is I'm a full-blown vegetarian. This guy's never been laid in his life. He says he's happily married, but I don't see any indication that he's actually married. And I've watched a lot of his videos.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so...
Who would be married to him?
I offer is
I don't know.
Pickup.
Yeah, hey, Jeff, no problem. You want to go teach a pickup course? No problem. Get any kind of girls up on the stage, kiss them, smell their necks.
Hey, hon, it's me, Jeff. What you doing?
Nothing.
Oh, okay,
Hey, honey.
cool. Yep. Listen, I had to get on an airplane accidentally. I forgot I had.
Yeah, I
totally
thought you were
forgot I had this meeting.
going. You were going to Memphis.
Yeah, I was going to Memphis, and then it accidentally flew over Memphis, and then it went to Vegas, where I'm going to be putting on this pickup artist conference in the middle of Porn X conference. And I hope you don't mind. I'm just going to have to slather some whipped cream all over some naked titties, and then
it's going to be online.
Yeah, I'm going to put it online for everybody to see.
Okay, perfect.
But don't worry, we can we'll block it from your parents' IP address. It'll be cool. I don't want you to worry about it, girl. I'm yours forever. You know that, don't you? I just got to go on the streets and demonstrate that I can pick up some girls. It's just where the money is. And then I got to go upstairs and have sex with them so I can, show the guys the panties, like 16 candles. It didn't
that's cool.
Panties
That's cool.
or it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying, girl?
Yeah,
okay.
that's cool.
I'm so glad I'm married to an understanding wife.
Yeah,
okay,
make
I
that
gotta
money.
go. Get my dick sucked. All right, talk to you later. Bye.
Okay. Love you.
Oh, yeah, love you too. I meant you. No, both of you. Yes, love you both. Thank you. Bye.
Peacocking, social proof.
Oh wait, hold on. He's explaining all the methods that he's got down.
Peacocking.
Peacocking. What is that?
You gotta open up your feathers.
That's where you walk into a bar and you're like, what's that guy doing? He's peacocking. Look out, man. You're about to see something amazing. Watch these girls drop their drawers.
What I offer is ultimate pickup. I touch on natural, hypnosis, NLP, peacocking, social proof, the whole deal.
Oh,
Everything, anything you could possibly want.
NLP? What is that?
Don't worry. It's called, I don't know, never learned peacocking. I don't know.
Hypnosis.
Hypnosis. That's right. Is where you swing your finger back and forth. You just move your head back and forth until the girl passes out. And then you drag her by her hair back to your cave.
God.
Oh yeah. I love it. By the way, this is perfect music for a pickup artist.
Yeah.
Ultimate
Hi,
pickup.
this is Vince Kelvin. I left Hollywood behind and relocated to the beach.
Okay.
I got evicted from my apartment.
I couldn't make it in Hollywood.
I got evicted from my apartment. Now I'm living in the car next to the water. He says, this is Vince Kelvin. Hi, this is Brian Green. Who says that? Who talks like that? I am Brian Green. This is Vince Kelvin. He's talking in the third person. I don't trust anybody that talks in the third person. I talk in the third person.
Eager to share with you a sample of my newest material that will really assist you to demonstrate true value and quadruple your attraction. Because where there is value, automatically attraction happens by itself. We all tend to gravitate towards what we value most. For that, join me now
It's
at
like
a live
Dracula
event.
movie.
I know.
Is
Look
he
at
from
those
Transylvania?
teeth. Yeah. I want to make your attraction 400%.
Hey, Vince, the tests are back, and your attraction is up 400%.
I knew it. I knew it. NLP, my peacocking is working. This is Vince Kelvin.
Just did for the Casanova crew in Los Angeles. And thank you for allowing me to be of service.
Who's that? Casanova crew.
That's a Casanova.
Look, there they are.
When you're an ass all the way from your first little kiss to your last dying bang.
That's that Casanova
That's
crew.
a Look out, this is a Casanova crew. How do you know? Look at the flames on the back of the leather jacket. Look at the peacocking. All 5 of them in sync. Wow, their attraction just went up 400%.
Thank God for Vince.
Is value-based. What are you attracted to? We're all attracted to the things we value most. Here's the meat of what I had to offer.
What is that?
Here's this incredibly complicated So what you're not seeing is he's on stage and he's got one of those like big.
It's not a whiteboard, but it's actual paper.
It's paper. It's
on
like a paper.
Easel.
Yeah, it's on an easel.
Where people
you
write on
flip
them.
it up.
Yeah.
And so he's flipping the pages, and each one of them has a chart and a graph that he's hand drawn. That's got just
That no
words
one can
all
see.
over him. Yeah.
There's like a bullseye in the middle
This
of it.
is the heart of what I have to offer. The more confusing, the better for me. Attraction by distraction.
How to be a remarkable
multi-dimensional man. Yeah.
Well,
I tried it, and they told me to go away. I was in the metaverse. They told me to go away. They said, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. What an asshole. I can't believe that.
You want more attraction? Yes. Better escalation, better day 2, better long-term relationship, and no more last-minute resistance. So they will go for what's being offered.
Last-minute resistance. Jesus, Jones.
This sounds like it could be criminal.
Is this even legal? Yeah.
I don't think so.
To make sure you don't have last-minute resistance.
Break them on down.
Yeah, isn't it kind of anybody's right to resist at any moment?
Yes.
I think so.
It is.
Yeah, I think that's what I learned.
Yeah.
Yes. First, it will help you to intrigue women more. Why does she like math? Women like to figure out things, don't you? Mm-hmm. Right? Yep. And once you figure out a guy, what happens to his level of attraction?
Women like to figure out things. Do you understand the word I've been saying?
Did he say they like math?
They like math.
And they like to figure out things.
Yeah.
And then he's saying once you figure out a guy, then what?
Then you dump him on the side.
I mean,
you got to keep him guessing, Krissy. That's why I just run around in different characters all day at the house. One moment I'm Carl, and the next moment I'm Henry Fonda. Yeah. Astrid's like, who did I marry?
You're a pilot.
That's right. But because I know how to break down last-minute resistance, every time she tries to hand me divorce papers, I run away and peacock. Go ahead, divorce me. I'm breaking out the old leather jacket with flames on it, and I'm going to go peacocking in the bar down the street. You'll see.
Casanova's mount up.
Hey guys, it's me. Astrid's trying to leave me. Can I join the Casanovas again?
Well, I don't know. You think you still got it? Yeah, he still got it. Uh-oh, Green's back in the game. What are we going to do? Quick, a Zoom call. I heard Green's back on the streets peacocking.
In the town square.
In the town square. Hide your women. Hide your wife. Here comes Green.
Attention, all Atlanta residents. I am back on the streets. I'm Casanova number 1. With this peacocking, I shall increase my attraction by 400%.
What if every time you peacocked, you just like grew like a monster? Yeah,
fluttered up.
And then like a magnet, like, you put a big magnet in front of a bunch of, paper clips, and all the paper clips come to the magnet.
Right.
Women just started flying and sticking at me.
Yeah, they had no clothes on either.
That's right.
They were in garter belts.
Just naked. Yeah, just flying and sticking to me naked. No more last minute resistance. I am at the heart of my powers. Oh, I'm in the wrong business.
The guy. It goes way down. But were you ever with a guy and you cannot quite figure out the guy, then your attraction goes up. With me, it makes sense.
All three of the guys are laughing.
Yeah, there's 2 people in that.
Yeah,
place.
where is this guy, by the way? Mystery is in like small hotel rooms. Where is this guy?
I
It
don't
feels
know,
like he
he's in
rented
dark,
out a
like
theater.
a little community theater.
Yeah, little community theater. That's right.
It's a middle school theater. Actually, I think the middle school has a bigger theater. It's an elementary theater.
It's a YMCA gym, and he just turned all the lights off.
Yeah.
That's what he did.
Yeah, it's very dark.
So this is based first on psychology. We have basic human needs, both men and women. First, we all have a need for growth, right? Ever feel like your life not growing? Usually people go in depression. So we have a need for growth. Don't we also all have a need for connection? Yes. Yeah, that's why even as men we get together in groups because we want to connect.
The Casanova.
And then
Even as men, we go to bathhouses and wash each other off. Am I right, guys? No, it's part of my course. We need growth, we need connection, we need milk and eggs. Okay? These are the things. These are the 4 basic things that we need. Am I right? Breast milk, that's what we need, boys.
we all have a need for security. Yes? And then we have a need for excitement, because if your whole life was so secure, you would be like, whoa, boring, I want something more exciting. So you have a need for excitement. Based on that, we understand women's crushes. Did you have any little crushes when you grew up? A couple. What type of main crushes are there? Sometimes there's a tendency for women to have a crush on the bad boy. Why is it that married men are attracted to strippers and stuff? If you knew how many women in therapy, when I was doing therapy to women, they said, I don't understand it.
When I was doing therapy to women, what in the fuck?
He got his license revoked, I think.
Yeah, he got kicked out of Europe. This is Calvin Klein. This is Vince Kelvin Klein here. I'm coming straight from Hollywood, where I came straight from Spain, and now I'm here at the beach, soon to be impounded in jail. There are 4 types of crushes: the bad boy, the handcuffs, the hypnosis, and the drugging. Am I right? Am I right, guys? Well,
yeah, I think that's on his diagram.
I can't be wrong. I'm Vince Kelvin Klein.
Good mother, I'm a good wife, I love him, I work hard, he is watching porn on the internet. Maybe because you should sometimes remember to also use the high heels in the bedroom.
Is he teaching women, or is he teaching a pickup class? I thought he was teaching a pickup class.
He
to
is
men.
teaching a pickup class to men, but this is a classic tactic, I think, of these really douchey pickup artists. Like on this end of the spectrum, which is, if we just blame the women, then the men in the class feel better. They feel like they're onto something, right? It's not the creepy guy who decides to go sleep with strippers while his wife's at home taking care of the children.
Yeah, or pregnant.
Or pregnant. It's the wife who clearly can't put on a pair of high heels and entertain his every need.
Exactly.
That's right.
Yeah, she didn't fulfill him.
At least we're in agreement about this, Krissy.
Yeah,
now we can start the...
is this where I kick you in the balls?
Yes. This
for the foot thing that we're going to do.
Yes. On behalf of all the other women on the commercial break RSS feed, Krissy will now kick me directly in the nuts. But first...
X3000! Your balls will be hard as steel. Getting kicked in the nuts frequently? Don't worry about it. Boner X3000 makes it all possible. Have you taken Vince Kelvin Klein's course? This Boner Pill X3000 is an addendum to Vince Kelvin Klein's new course. That's right, you're rock hard. You'll be peacocking with both cocks. Both heads will be swinging and swaying all around town square. It's so big, it's almost illegal. Maybe illegal in 50 states. Please check with lawyers before taking Boner X3000.
Oh, my God.
The next crush. The little crush that women have for the teacher is not because of the looks. Of course, sometimes it is.
It's
because
the teacher or the wizard.
I would like to point out to you... I would like to point out to you that I have been NLPing all night long, and you are not receptive to my foils to get your resistance down to 0. I am a wizard.
Their need for growth. Growth? What's the downside of it? If you were a man, it's very interesting. You feel like you're growing around this man. But sometimes you could also become a little bit
I feel like he's talking to a room full of women now.
He's talking to a room full of shitheads who clearly paid him money to sit and listen to this horse shit. What's the downside of growth? I don't know. What's the downside of growth? Shrinking? I don't know. He's making this shit up. I feel like he was a therapist in whatever his home country happens to be.
Yeah.
And I think that accent is fake. I think you're right. I think he's from New Jersey.
Fake. Yes.
Yeah. I think he's from Hollywood.
He has the same accent as that show with the people in the shadows or whatever. It's
God, I love that show. Yeah. What I Do in the Shadows. Yeah.
Yes, it's the same accent.
So good. Yeah.
Boring, right? The next crush will be, so there's a plus and a downside for all of them. The next crush here is and us as men who's going to love us for who we are. Yes? But sometimes there's a downside to that. which is called nice guy and friend. In school, in college, you were all nice with that girl, you listened to her, you were polite, and you never got any from her. But also, there's a plus.
You never got any from her.
Because that was the goal.
Hey, Betty, we're just about to graduate. I just got to ask a question. For 4 years, I've been listening to you. I've been holding open the door. I've been taking you out for pizzas and movies. I've been your friend, and I haven't gotten any from you.
What the
fuck? I thought I was like working into something here.
Yeah.
No, that's not how it works.
Well, no, I thought we were just friends.
God damn it! I'm getting my money back from Vince Kelvin Klein. He told me if I slapped you in the face, I would get slapped with. This is the constant, also other tactic of these douchey PUA artists, which is that the nice guy always loses. And I don't think that's
not true.
I'm a nice guy.
At all.
I'm a
Jeff's
nice guy. I got a smoking hot wife.
Yeah.
She gives me any all the time.
She lets you run around a town
square. She lets me run around the town square peacocking. I do it in our bedroom sometimes, which may attribute to the fact that I'm not getting any. But, you know, I'm trying. I'm NLPing. I'm trying to hypnotize her. This stupid commercial break is hypnotizing her right out the front door.
That guy is more connected. He's aware of where the woman's at. And women want to be understood. They want that connection. What's the final one? Security, the crush for the leader, the athlete. And you see that sometimes later on in life when people connect, they're in an LTR, the guy's doing well in business.
They're in an LTR, a long-term relationship, which is foreign to any of the people that are sitting in this crowd because
no, they haven't seen that.
And listen, I want to be clear. Like, if you feel like, if you're lonely, loneliness is a driving factor, right? Mm-hmm. And I think it really is endemic, like an problem in our society today. That there's a lot of people that are very lonely. Yeah, there's an app for that.
There's an app for everything.
There's an app for everything.
Really, honestly. Yeah. Now, I can see maybe 30 years ago, you needed tactics and things and whatever. But now you can just be yourself, and there's somebody out there for you.
Somebody is out there for you. Feetfinder.com. There will be a match. Feetfinder.com. If you want to just, if you're into foot jobs, there's foot jobs out there.
Yeah, whatever.
TCB.com/PUA. We're going to start our own pickup artist course. We're going to teach it all to you. LAP, TTP, hypnosis, drugging, peacocking, Rufinol, Boner X3000, everything.
You've always wanted to know.
Everything you've always wanted to know about picking out women and more. We're going to literally give you more. And
men, women,
aliens, small animals. You're going to literally score with everybody. But you got to buy now and you got to buy today, because I'm telling you what, these tactics, once everybody gets a hold of them, they're really, and everyone's using them. So you want to be the guy who knows these tactics before everybody else. You want to get to the town square. That's right. You want to be peacocking before everybody else is peacocking.
To the town square first.
You want to get to the town square first. Improve your attraction by 4,000%. Vince Kelvin Klein here will tell you 400%. Krissy and I have come up with a formula.
Proven.
A proven formula to get your attraction up 4,000%.
I mean, we're married.
We're married to each other. And to our spouses. We literally, if I had a Venn diagram of the complication that's going on here, you wouldn't even believe it. I am literally getting laid 3 times an hour. And I want to share with you my secrets. This is Brian Green, formerly of Atlanta, now of the YMCA. And guys, I'm going to tell you what's the opposite of someone who's nice to women? Guys that get laid all the time. And so this is the guys who are literally have a problem keeping their erection for all the women they should be having sex with on a daily basis.
It's amazing.
So Krissy and I have developed this formula. It's called the TCB3000, and we are.
It's called Y-Goo.
It's called Y-Goo. It's called Y-Bron. It's called Y-Bron. We're gonna slather it all over your penis.
It's called Y-Bryan.
Yeah, Y-Bryan. It's called Y-Bryan3000. You can buy it at your local Chevron. You can buy it at your local Quickie Mart. Or you can buy it now today on TCB.com. Go there, you slather it all over your body. You slide around on the floor. You peacock a couple times. I'm telling you, you're going to blow up. You're going to have muscles. You're going to have flames coming out your back. It's going to be amazing. The women are going to love you. You're going to be a rocket ship. Every time you make love, that girl's going to lift off you, hit the ceiling. It's going to be incredible. And we have we have some people who have taken this before, and
we've got testimonials.
Yeah, testimonials.
We'll put those up.
Hi, my name is Jim, and before Y-Bryan3000, I was just a lonely guy sitting in Austin, Texas, where literally Pudenda is falling from the sky. But now with Y-Bryan3000, I'm having more sex than I've ever had in my life. It happens to be with myself, but it's a start, so it's got to start somewhere. Bryan told me that I have enough confidence to take my right hand and do it myself.
Look at this. These testimonials, they can't be faked. You cannot fake these testimonials. Krissy and I are also going to be giving a seminar, a conference at the, where is it? The Holiday Inn, Sheboygan, Illinois.
Yep.
Room 336.
Well, I think first we're starting off in that little town in Florida.
Which town is that?
Right outside Gainesville. Not Gainesville.
Oh, not Gainesville. Right outside Gainesville. That's right.
It's close to the swamp.
Yeah, just Google it. It's called just Google right outside Gainesville. Holiday Inn, room 422. Krissy and I are going to be there, do the special knock. And come on in. It's going to be amazing. We're really excited to see all of you there. And here is the good news. We literally have a money-back guarantee.
We do.
If you don't increase your attraction by 4,000%, all you have to do is go through a simple refund process.
All they need to do is just come right back to that hotel room.
Come right back
a week
to the hotel
later.
room. That's right. A week later. Just give us a week.
If we're not there, then just call a number. Write us.
Ask the lady at the front desk. She's going to give you our information. She's going to tell you where we are next. We're going to get that check right to you. This is amazing stuff, guys. Really powerful stuff. And quite frankly, I don't know how people were getting laid before this Y-Bryan3000. I really don't.
No.
It's amazeballs.
I mean, we're going to be responsible, I think, for a big uptick in the population.
Yeah, we've been responsible for a couple upticks in other places, if you know what I mean.
Y-Bryan3000, now available at your local Quickie Mart. Comes as a lotion, a potion, or a pill. You make the call.
Whatever works for you.
Slide it down, or slide it up. It doesn't matter. Y-Bryan3000 is going to have you hard as a rock and peacocking all over town. Just look at this amazing penis growth. It went from 2 inches to 75 inches overnight. Just look at these satisfied customers. My dick's 75 inches long.
We might have to have you sign a waiver.
Yeah.
You know, if you have to go to the hospital.
Go to tcbpodcast.com to sign a waiver for Y-Bryan3000.
Hi, Bryan.
Y-Bryan3000 is a pharmacal.
I said, why, Bryan?
Why, Bryan? Why did you sell me this shit? It smells like skunk breath. And it made me break out in hives. The doctor said I may not be able to use my left testicle anymore. Oh,
why, Bryan?
Why, Bryan? Something I hear frequently. Why, Bryan? I had to do it. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, that was a fun one.
That was fun.
Thanks, Vince Kelvin Klein. We enjoyed it. If you go Google Vince Kelvin or go YouTube Vince Kelvin.
Vince Kelvin.
He has a whole YouTube page full of bullshit.
Okay.
And it's just really
entertaining.
It's horrible. I mean, if you're looking at it the right light, it's horribly entertaining. If you're looking at it in a serious light, it's kind of scary.
Yeah.
What these guys are teaching, you know? I thought the pickup artists were dead, but no, they are pervasive. They are all over the place. You won't find that shit here. If you pay us $5, we'll go away. We're just looking for our lane, guys. We're just looking for our lane. Yeah. That's it. TCBpodcast.com.
Yes.
That's where you go to buy Y-Bryan3000 and listen to all the audio, find all the video. Find out more about Krissy and I. Hit the Contact Us page. Comments, questions, concerns, content ideas, or if you have an episode you'd like to hear on BTY Fridays, let us know. Or if we say something during one of these more recent shows and you're like, what is that from?
Right.
What are they talking about? Just drop us a line. Ask the question, and maybe we can dig up that episode and play it on BTY Fridays. If you're brave, call us 661-237-8296 and leave us a voice message. Tell us which episode you'd like to hear, and maybe you'll hear yourself on the commercial break during the intro of BTY Fridays. 661, the word best, the number 2, Y-O-YO. At the commercial break on Instagram, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
That's still a thing. Yeah. Instagram's dead.
Well, they rolled back those changes.
I saw that. Did you see that?
Yes.
They went TikTok and they went right back 3 days later. That was crazy.
It was because of the Kardashians. I'm 100% convinced.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, it might be too late. It might be too late. I don't know. I feel like Instagram is kind of going the way of the dodo bird. I got to get on that talk.
Yeah.
I got to go peacock on the TikTok, if you know what I mean. If it works in the town square, certainly it'll work on TikTok, right?
Yes,
It's got to. All right. Well, listen, Krissy and I can only do so much per day. It's like, how much, what else do you expect of us? You're not paying us anything. 661-237-8296. Hit us up. Krissy.
Yes.
I do love you.
I love you, Bryan.
And best to you.
Best to you.
And best to you out there in the podcast universe. Until next time, Krissy and I do say, we always say, and we must say, bye.
Deep underground, the Jelly Belly factory, BB is in her secret laboratory creating the weird and wild flavors of Bean Boozled.
I've done it again.
Is it pomegranate or Old Bandage? Dare to compare. Bean Boozled, 6th edition. Are you brave enough?
Recently, our client Tommy met his banker to discuss continuing his father's restaurant legacy. In us, he found a partner that understood the importance of passing the torch. First Horizon Bank. Let's find a way. Go to firsthorizon.com/Tommy.